Hi all, and welcome to the video. In this one, it's the Froob playthrough, number 21. Well, as you can no doubt see, I'm in ICC, and reason for that, well, I have a mission nearby. I say nearby, it's not that near. Where am I going? This direction. Yes, indeed. I'm trying out the new microphone holder, which is the anti-shock type, or shock mount is what it's actually called. Yeah, so I've been faffing with it for about 5 minutes, trying to get it to point the way the old one did. And the old one was kind of a homemade affair. Yes, it was. It had all kinds of stuff. Why is my map set like that? That's weird. And why is it set? Never mind. I did do a lot of faffing around with prefs and whatnot on this tune, so yeah. It's been interesting. So, quite a few of you viewed my last video, which was the paid MA, and it was 99% rambling about the new server. So it's day 2 since it was announced, and we actually have quite a bit more information. So there will be, it will only be available to people with a active subscription, or anyone, you know, so if you have one now, you'll be able to play on it, but there is no character transfer. There are no daily missions available, so you will be leveling old school, regular missions and mob farming. And quite a lot of other stuff is going to be locked off that we haven't had the, you know, more granular details as yet, which actually makes it sound more interesting. So yeah, now the mission I've got here is extraction. It's a pretty easy one, which is a good thing because that means I can ramble some more. So do I still think boxing will be a problem on the new server? Yeah, I do actually, but not as big a problem because of the other stuff they're doing. Now, last night, Andy, who is one of the dev team, I think, or anyway, he's a Funcom employee anyway, actually showed off the server. He was playing on the beta engine, managed not to crash either. I missed most of the stream, I didn't know it was live. Caught the tail end of it and then rewatched parts of it where he was sort of fielding questions from various people, and yeah, it was pretty cool actually. I mean, it's the first time in I don't know how long since Funcom has done anything to do with Anarchy Online live on a stream. It's nearly always Conan or something else, you know. It's almost never Anarchy Online. In fact, the last one I actually remember were a couple of the team playing and going to the old subway in Borealis using, yeah, so that long ago when the subway was still there. It was pre 18.7 even, I think. I'm pretty sure it was now I think about it. Anyway, yeah, it's nice to see AO get a bit of coverage again from people other than just me who feel like I'm doing it alone here. There are other people that are doing AO content, and there's a couple actually that I want to mention. Now, I don't do a lot on the live stream thing. It does seem popular though. People do seem to like it when I do actually do it. But yeah, I don't know if it's my bag. It's to do with the time of day I play at, you know, so that is a big factor. You know, it's no good me streaming when nobody's around to watch it. You know, that's not a thing. However, yeah, like I say, nice to see. So we've got that one guy on the quarterly report for Funcom, quarter four from last year report, they've done very well as a company. Actually said that the new server would be there and would have a level cap of 90 is what he actually said, but as far as we know, that isn't completely decided yet what the initial level cap will be, except that there will in fact be a level cap. So, you know, other than that, we don't really have much concrete stuff in regard to that. We don't know if the illegally modified OFAB stuff will drop in the subway, so there's a lot of questions still hanging over it, but we do know at least that much, which is that it's only available to subscribers. So if you're a through player wanting to do or get in on this, then you would need, and apparently, a full subscription. So if you have a Shadowlands subscription, unfortunately it won't work, and I think this has to do with the fact that eventually all the expansions will be unlocked on the server, is the current line. So yeah, again, we don't know 100% yet. It's still some things undecided. There also appears to be a bit of a timeline for when stuff will be unlocked, but that could change. Currently it is at 12 months, which sounds a bit fast to my mind. I mean, yeah, you can get 220 in 12 months, no problem. You max out a toon a lot faster than that on live. But that's because, you know, you've got big toons and friends and with big toons, etc., that can help each other. On a server where everybody's kind of starting from scratch, it might be that they, you know, prolong it. I don't know, but once I find out, I will let everyone else know, as I'm sure I'm hoping Funcom will as well. It seems a little bit undecided still, is the feedback we've had. So, you know, one team are sort of saying, oh, it's going to be this, and but doing it in a kind of arbitrary, you know, way, versus, isn't this where I came in? It is. You know, so the level 90 cap, even though it was said, was kind of offhand, like, oh, we'll put in a level cap like 90. So it wasn't actually given us specific information. Is the follow-up feedback I got from that, which kind of sounds alright. And there does seem to be a lot of excitement over this. This is people wanting to come back and play the game that they remember playing. Now, in the previous video, I did talk about you really have to be careful with that kind of thing. You have to have some way to manage those expectations, because, you know, there were people talking about, oh, I'm really looking forward to Player Cities again, and it's like, okay, but they haven't been confirmed. You know, we don't know that they're going to exist. So yeah, it's kind of a, you know, one of those sorts of things. Yeah, all well and good, but, you know, you're pieing in the sky there, because we don't know that they're going to exist, and they probably won't, because this is all going to be based on current game code. So if that's the case, I don't think the coding and data is there for the old type cities. I don't know. I just don't know. So again, that, you know, as I say, that's someone's expectation. They've created it all on their own. That's nobody's fault at Funcom. You know, that's people just guessing at what they think it's going to be, and therefore from there on in, it is what it's going to be. Why can I not guess? Sensing need to be 775. 20 points off. Yeah, well, here's our guy. I need to get inside the room because I can't. There we go. Talk to him. So yeah, interesting stuff. I've been asked by a gazillion people, I'm going to say gazillion, will I do a Let's Build on that server? And yeah, I think I will. I think it'd be quite interesting to sort of see it, and the interest is there. I've kind of run out of character slots on the live server, so what else can I do, really? I may as well. I will carry on playing on the current live server, because that's where my guild and all my friends are. But yeah, I think I will. I think I'll do it. I don't know how it's going to go. I may even play Omni on that side. Ooh, even though there's no chance I'm doing that on live, sorry. But on the new start server, that might be the way to go. It might be that the population is majoritively Omni. It tends to be like that on the test server as well, neutral or Omni. I will pick a side though, because tokens and token board. Now, without daily missions, you're only going to be earning 1 token per mission that you roll. And I remember living through that. I remember getting 1k tokens before I even hit level 200 just from doing missions. And a lot of them I did solo. I actually remember the day I finally hit 1000. I'd been gunning, I was doing like 4 or 5 missions a day every day, sometimes more, you know. And then actually getting to 200 doing Broken Shore missions before team missions existed. Which sounds a bit daft, but no, what people would do is use a key duplicator. And yeah, that kind of worked. And unfortunately, that meant you weren't earning tokens while you were in the mission. And there was a bit of token farming as well. There was the guns, etc., that you could hand in. Sticky Love Reigns, anyone? Yes, what a somewhat unfortunate name. Who thought of that one? Yes, indeed. Anyway, with some of the stuff in Anarchy Online wasn't risque for the time, but it kind of is now almost. You know, with 2019 sensibilities, some of it's like, yeah, well, yeah, you know, but there you go. However, it's not the end of the world. So yes, I will do a let's build on the server. I don't know if I'll just do a let's play rather than let's build, because I don't want to, you know, make life hard for myself. I haven't even thought about what character I would roll. I will make at least one, whether or not I get to play him very much, I don't know, which will be a Advi or Gallows too. Because if I don't, I can guarantee you somebody will try and pinch the name just to annoy me or something. I don't know. That does happen. There we go. Chris Armin. We're safe for now. And quite a lot of XP. In fact, almost worth running back. Just checking I haven't left any of these guys behind. What level am I now? I am 168. I am going to grab the dailies from the wreck before I hit like 170 or something. Just in case. Right. Where's that over there? You know what? Don't know. We'll deal with it. It's only a quick wamper ride away, so, you know, why not kind of deal. The wreck. Please don't crash. Yay, we made it. What can I help you with? Yeah, so we still qualify here. I can't remember what the cap is in here. Is it 175 or 170? Not 100% sure. Goodbye. Okay, well, as we've already entered here, very quickly, I'm going to go and do the crates one, because that should push me to 169. 69, dude. Yes, I remember that. Remember it fondly, actually. Yeah, so what it's looking like for the most part is that the various classes that were really important in the old days, you know, they were crucial to server progression almost, you know, like a traders, etc. But if the initial level lock is level 10, then you are not getting your 131 wrangle, are you? There's going to be a little bit of jiggery-pokery there to try and make everything work. So yeah, there's that as well, but we don't know officially what that cap will be, and we don't know what the start date will be on that server when it will become available. I'm pretty sure that we are going to find out soon-ish, TM. And in the Q4, there we go. I know, 169. I'll go back to tier, because I completed the freelancers, so that's another good one to hand in. Go and get that done. Now, apparently, a read wasn't there either. I missed the beginning of the stream, but I think Andy started off... Where the hell am I going? I can't believe I just got lost in tier again. Yeah, I think Andy started off in the original Omni Backyard, which is kind of cool, actually. Might just check that now.
There we go.
Hey.
Very good. Excellent.
Awesome. Cool.
Cool. Okay. So yeah. Thank you all for your patience. Yeah, I apologize for the that little hiccup there. So here we are. Here we are in the old rival hall. So before we continue, you'll see here we have a little window that isn't on live right now. So this is a daily login reward system that will only be on the new server as well. That's all you get to see of it for now. Boop. But you can expect some kind of like interesting incentives and rewards for logging in on the new server. So here it is in all its splendor, the original arrival hall. There we go. So I've also come to understand that there's some very lovably voice acted characters in the arrival hall here.
Apparently, so this is my first time pretty much seeing the whole place, because I mean I don't remember how long the new or the old arrival hall was.
Yeah.
It was before my time.
Oh, thanks, chat. Trade and repair. I can experience totally nerfing my character with bad IP choices again. Yay!
Aatrox need intelligence.
I am Aatrox. I am Smirt. Haha.
So yeah, that's what happened. Andy did, in fact, start off in the original backyards. If you're not sure what they are, I can show you, but they're the ones I remember. So yeah, start farming the blood plasma. Will be the... To do that, you just need monster parts and a device. Okay, I have nowhere to spend IP apart from, Complet, but yeah, don't really need it in there. Right, ICC. Let's go back there. Yeah, 25 frames a second isn't terrible. 1815 is, though. Yeah. Can we fix it? Someone mentioned on Discord they'd actually solved the problem. I don't quite know how, though. There we go. How are we doing there? ICC commendations. Have I got a token? No. I haven't. Can I buy anything useful at this level? Yeah, I mean... Maybe... ICC piece of key. No, I can't buy that. Don't have enough. Don't have enough. No, we don't. And I think I am too low level to talk to... Yep. Thank you for a visit. Did you need something? Yes, more levels. And the ability to cast a couple of better nanos, i.e. the heal one. Which kind of leaves only the Mantis daily, which I can do, but it will take an extremely long time. So, yeah, it's a bit of a... what can I say? I mean, I'll show you. It takes me a long time to kill a mob. And now my bigger heal isn't working. I need to go and get a little bit of rebuffage. Now, this is going to be feel like a big handicap on the new server, because you won't be able to go and get big buffs from people. Those people won't exist. So it's not like now I can run around and say, can I get an NCU buff, please? On the fresh start server, I would either have to roll a character and farm the nano myself and be able to cast it, or wait until someone can do it. So yeah, it's going to be interesting. I don't know if implants are going to be available in the stores. You know, like if you go into a basic supplies now, I don't know if Andy went into a store, but you can see there you've got profession implants. So you've got some fairly reasonable ready-made implants in all of these, you know, like in there, martial artist specific. I mean, they don't have to be. I mean, you could use, you know, a lot of other ones up to a certain level. And I didn't get as far as neutral territory like Borealis, so we don't really know what stores are going to be available there. The Funcom store, you know, all right. Oh god, there we go. This apparently isn't going to be doing stuff. Like on here, I can go to claim items, you see. And on this character, I've got nothing. On my paid account, it's like nearly the whole of this window. It's full. In fact, it is. I've even, you know, like I can get that, I can get that. And they're all free. Temporal Vapor, I need 500 days plus, you see. But because this is a Froob account, it doesn't have that. Alright, so we're all buffed up, and it's time to go and get this done. Yes, it is. You can see there, I give myself a fixer, NCU, then I give myself MP buffs, and then just refreshed RRFE again, because that's going to be helpful in here. Yes, it is. Alright, I need to put my recompiler back on. It's quite nice being able to hot swap NCUs, you know, for buffage, etc. But yeah, active viral compressor, kind of useful. Yes, it is. Right, Ravs. Oh god. Oh, I'm going to be here all day. There's already somebody here, meaning they've probably killed off all the Ravs, and I'm going to have to wait on the spawn, and then I'll never get the mission completed because they'll kill the queen as well, way before I have any hope of getting to there. Can we change the timer on the queen? You know, can we make it, you know, kind of like 15 minutes like a prisoner? Is that possible? Oh god, I've got 2 of them now. No, it's fine. You have 3. You know, no wonder people do this with outside help. It's just, oh joy of joys. Don't need that anymore. Yeah, so as far as I can tell, a REIT is not a thing on the new server. So no starting off with newcomers armor, etc. Oh good god. 3 of these, even with all the buffs, is kind of tough. Not gonna lie, it's kind of tough. Even with the ADDEF implants and everything else. But you can see how long it's taking to kill one. That engineer can blast through these like you wouldn't believe. He could also be farming parts for the Mantis armor. Could be. I have seen an engineer in here on several occasions doing that. On the paid MA, when he was coming through here, you know, into this section of it. There was an engineer there who kind of was only farming certain mobs, but that guy was killing nanomantai. So I don't know, to be totally honest. I need a cost device as well. That's the only thing. My nanopool is not great on MA. No, it isn't. 1 down. I should be getting less damage incoming now. Flurry of blows or not a flurry of blows? That is the question. What else did I have? There's nothing really. I put into there, that was that. I mean, I could max deflect. Might as well. Yeah, there you go. Melee weapons is capped. Melee special. I could up Dimash. I've got plenty of IP to do it. I do have max deflect on my shade. But that's the only tune I've ever maxed it on, I think. I think I've kind of ignored it on all the others. And deflect is a weird one. Yes, it is. Someone else asked me whether they'd be going back to the old skill system, which would mean run speed, swimming, vehicles, 2 different vehicle skills. Yeah, because currently, if you look at disable layer, swimming and map nav are not a thing. I don't think that's coming back, and if I'm honest, I don't think anybody wants it to. Another question was, will we have health and health only stims and nano stims, or not? I think watching the VOD, there were these, just regular health and nano ones, which everyone, were kind of a quality of life thing, really, when they were brought in. So, yeah, not really all that sure on that one myself. It's all, it's all kind of pie in the sky at the minute. Now, if you're wondering about the monster parts and blood plasma, that is actually quite a common mission to get very early on in the game, is go and farm, like 3 or 4 of these, and then use the bioanalyzer, and it converts it into blood plasma, which actually sells to a store vendor really quite well. You can do that, and it's pretty awesome, actually. I can remember people doing it like non-stop, to generate credits. I think for this video, though, I don't want it to be a long one, because I only released one yesterday anyway, and time and effort and people's patience, etc. So, yeah, the positives on the new server are that you really are going to have to work for your levels there. I still am concerned about people boxing there, but I don't think anything's going to be done about that. But it is what it is. That I don't think boxes will have as bad of an effect on that server as they can, hogging things on this server, because their box won't be quite as powerful, because they won't be able to just deck it out instantly, like go to GMI and just buy everything they need, and or go farm everything they need straight away, because some of the items they may want won't actually be available. Paid items do make quite a difference to how well any tune performs, and that includes ones in the box. So I guess boxes are going to be there, and probably will pose problems, but for the most part it's not looking like it. There's going to be the other group of boxes there too, the guys that do that to help people out, and it might be there going, I can help you get this done or that done or this quest done, etc. And I don't know exactly which of any of the quests are going to be open, but I can't remember chronologically when various quests were introduced. Like, if you remember, for instance, on this tune I did the Corporal Ashley Winstead quest, and I got this Enlightened Healing Touch. Now, I don't know if that quest will be open. You would need to be level 120 to complete that one, and it's level 120. That's not easy, but with a full team of specific classes, it might be pretty okay. I don't know. So yeah, it's going to be work on that server, but kind of in a good way, as in you're going to have to juggle a lot harder, get by with less than you have, kind of thing, and there's no get out clause. See, the thing with struggling on the live server is you could kind of ask someone to help, and most of the time people will help you if they can, whether it's with credits to go buy some implants or old hand-me-down gear that they don't need anymore and have it may not have much of a market value, but to you, the person playing that character, it's like a massive step up, etc. And you could really use it. Like, oh, here's some carbonium I made. That's another thing. Carb was introduced not on launch, but a little bit later. I remember it. I remember someone who played a female Solitus engineer making it. They had the armor-shaped things you needed then. Currently, all you need are the store-bought etchers and a screwdriver and enough skill. And I can't remember what the skill is. I think it's nano programming. I don't know. I can go and look it up. But yeah, so I don't know if Carbonium will be in the game. You know, because things were introduced with various patches. Carbonium was one of them. And then clanalizers to turn, you know, the Carbonium into Storm Carbonium, which, yes, is really named after Storm Guild. That's a thing. And the camo armor, the 335 local camo, that's named after 3305 local guild. You know, it's like Sheffy's ring is named after the player, Sheffy, a Solitaires doc who was in Synergy Factor. You know, all the history. So for someone who's kind of like known for triggering people's nostalgia, it's kind of become a bit of a no-brainer. You know, the more I thought about playing on the server, the more I thought, well, I get so many comments going, oh, thanks for making this video, you reminded me of my first MMO, etc, etc. So there's a lot of people watching my videos that are getting that nostalgia vibe from them. So it's kind of a no-brainer for me in a way to, you know, go do that. To you know, well, let's go nostalgia to the nth degree and, you know, do the fresh start server. You can't get more nostalgia than, you know, actual nostalgia. Ooh, Nanomantis. Try and get that and then run away from this other Rav. So yeah, I mean, if you think about it in that kind of way, it really is, you know, kind of making more sense. So Savik asked me on Discord, well, it wasn't asking, but kind of, it wasn't. You know when someone says, ooh, you know what would be good? They're not asking because it's not actually phrased as a question, but you know damn well what they mean. You know, so basically she said, ooh, a let's build on the fresh start server would be good. And I was like, yeah, I don't know. At first glance at what they were going to do, I was like, oh, no, wait. Oh, hell no. I'm not playing on that server. No, I'm not. But if I didn't have a YouTube channel, I would probably dabble on it a bit and not much. But I think because I do, I think I should, because the people watching are watching because of the nostalgia vibe they get. So playing on the server, going to the old camps, and I'm kind of thinking, oh yeah, there was Bully Bridge, there was this place, there was various areas in Varmint Woods, there was the old temple, before Temple of the Three Winds itself, there was all the mobs around it, before it was an actual instance, you know. People would go there, hunting outside, you know, Old Athen, where all the various droid-type mobs are. I remember that being a thing in the early days. Going around Newland Lake, killing everything in sight, was a thing. Can I handle 3 of these guys? I'm going to have a Rav, 4 of these guys. Okay, we might be biting off a bit more than we can chew here. There's no nostalgia about the reclaim. That's another mechanic we don't really know. Apparently there will not be XP pool, I think was suggested. I haven't had concrete confirmation on that. So like right now, if I die, yes, it's frustrating and I will lose a big chunk of XP here, but it isn't actually lost completely because you can recoup it pretty darn fast. And if you're paid, a crack can perk you and you'll get it back even faster. So, you know, it's not kind of end of the world, whereas proper old school, i.e., you know, back when the game launched, if you died without having saved the IP here, that was it. That IP was gone, man. It was gone. You would not get it back any quicker than the way you first got it. Simple as that. You know, it's gone means gone, dude. It's lost. You're never getting it back. That's kind of, you know, how it went. Really is. I am getting hammered here, and I need to heal some more. Is something debuffing me? Because I'm feeling the debuffage here. I'm going to have to bail. Yes, I am. I'm going to have to Kitey McKiterson a little bit. Just to get a bit of healing done in between. Yes, I dematched. Yes, I did. Didn't really want to, but I did. So my dematch down to 1 minute. That's not going to do it. I'm going to have to chicken out. Yes, I am. Oh, don't. And then I immediately get hit by a runner. Okay, I'm about half. Can I get to the one I was on? Have they all reset? God damn it. They all reset. Yeah, this is a problem trying to do this at this level. And do a video at the same time is tough. Damn it, it reset. I had that at about halfway, didn't I? Is it completely rehealed? I'm not seeing one that's taken any damage here. No, they've reset. Oh, good God. Yeah. Well, yeah. I'm gonna jump out and end the video here because I don't like camping in here. No, I don't. So yeah, there you go. I was doing all right, but I think I caught a debuff from one of the mobs in there. Also, oh, look at that. How can you not get the nostalgia what? The nostalgia pangs. You know, just looking at that. Oh, the old Wampers being up here before those guys were. God, yeah. Trying to get on this. Can I do it? I think I managed it back in the day. It was really weird when I did, though. I think I did it from jumping down. Can't remember if you get pushed off or not. Oh, there you go. Yeah, but the weird thing is, even though you're on it, you're not actually... It visually goes up and down, but the top of it is always in the same place, which is why I seem to be standing in the air. Yeah. Yes, coming to tier. Everybody being here. This was literally where the Wampers were. I can't remember how the Wampers were linked together back then. And I can remember logging off here like this. Night all. Or logging off an alt here. Oh, log my alt is at the tents in tier. And this is where you meant. And outside here was just so laggy. There were just so many bodies around. And you'd kind of have competitions about, yeah, skillfully jumping up here. If you could do it below 100, you were someone that had found a Yalm. I remember finding a Yalm as well. And I think I've mentioned this more than a few times. More than a few times here. This is kind of a special place for me. Right here. Backyard 9. The very first backyard that I ever exited from eventually. It took me about 5 goes to get out of the backyard, gotta be honest. But yeah, launch day. This is where you will start up if you choose clan, apparently. Yes, it is. This is the original startup area. And this has been changed as well since I was first here. She wasn't here. Or possibly was here. This NPC, second-hand peddler, not here. That's a convenient store you can sell things to. These guys were. I remember them killing me. I actually remember dying to 3 or 4 of those. Yes, I do. And there's like a mini diner boss in the back here. There he is. You can tell he's got a bit of a shield and a very long name. Die. And, you know, he drops things. I mean, kind of trash by today's standards, but I'm telling you now, this is what you're going to be dealing with in startup. Because if a reet isn't there, then you're going to have your solar pistol or whatever you start off with, and that's it. You're not going to be able to do the improvements, etc. No, you're not. God, yeah. Happy days. I remember this. I remember trying to run away and then trying to, like, get into that area, which isn't a real area. trying to get on here when you can literally jump about a millimetre at level 1. Yeah, I think I died in the backyard about 10 times before I made it out of here, and everything started turning grey. I remember this not being here. I remember that not being here until... where was that? I think that was just one of the ones over here. That didn't exist. This kind of didn't. Or that, these two did. Yeah, the guide and the guard. They've kind of always been in here. But when you came out, see what I'm doing now, like zoning directly from the original backyard into the game proper, even though technically it's still a backyard when you get into this next section. You can see how long the zone is taking. You just never get through. It might not get through now. Nope. It kind of took its time thinking about it. And the old way to farm tokens. Yes, you'd roll a mission from here. Easy, hard. No sliders. No sliders. No? Oh, there you go, yeah. Haven't used one of these in a little while. Yeah, you would set these, you know, oh, I need the XP, so you would set this here. And it would give you a fetch mission to here. Like shift, left click. There you go. This is an entrance to a mission area. You need to use right click on the mission terminal. This is it. This is all the instruction you got for the game. I remember making it out here and going, what the hell are these things? And actually, like here, these are the entrances to this backyard's apartments. And this was it. This was all the tutorial you got for the game. I think this was here. They look different then, the old terminals. She was here. Could talk to her. Let me get acquainted with Rubicar. I want to know how to play this game. I can provide you with information on a number of subjects. But you didn't get a chat window. Chat windows weren't a thing at launch either. Believe it or not, no. You had to go over, click to the guard, and read the text here through the one window we had. And while we only had the one window, it was fighting for, you know, space, while everyone else in the backyard was trying to ask her the same questions. She'd glitch and bug out, and oh my god. Oh yeah. And then I came out here, and my frame rate completely tanked. But it did look pretty. Yes, it did. Back then, it was an impressive, pretty graphically impressive. I had my graphics settings so low, I couldn't see these. So I walked this way, kind of, oh, that must have just been lag. And then I'm running here, and I can see a bunch of people inside here. I'm like, oh, what's going on here then? So like a total noob, I just ran in. Like, hi guys, this countdown wasn't there. And I'm stood here like looking around trying to talk to people going, hey guys, I just got out of a backyard. Where's a good place to ganked. Instantly ganked. And that was welcome to Rubicar. So yes, there you go. New server. Yes, I'll do a playthrough there. I don't know what form it will... Oh god. Okay, lag is a thing. I don't know what form it will take. I'm not doing let's build. You guys are not choosing a character for me. No. We're not doing that. No, we're not. Because that will just end badly. Yes, it will. You know damn well that it will. Oh, I remember getting around here. You couldn't jump this high then either. Where am I looking for? Where did we used to meet for missions? Was it down at this end? I think maybe it was. When team missions became a thing? Yeah, people would... I can remember doing this on a second character. It was down here, I'm sure. This is it, yeah, near the South Gate or West Gate stand. And you try and jump onto the actual thing here, and then... Oh, fail. Yeah, get onto that light. And you can, actually. Oh, well, you could. People would stand here, queuing for team. Literally standing right here, going, looking for team, blah, blah, blah. And then people would go, okay, roll a team mission from here. There you go. You need to be in a team. Because then everybody got their one token for completing the mission. Like this guy now, he has an abundance of tokens. You can see there, he's got 2,000 tokens. Alas, I would need a Hollow Island token board for him to improve the one he's got because he's froob. I don't know if Hollow Island's going to be a thing. Don't know if Smuggler's Den's going to be a thing. I think Foreman's is original vanilla, like release, but I can't honestly remember. It was a few months before I was a high enough level to go there, and everybody, like level 90 was high level then. So, yeah. Crazy days. So, yeah, I'm kind of curious. I want to go and play on it, just to play, as simple as that. So I know people felt that the first initial thing is, yes, I had some concerns. I still have those concerns, but I think it's going to be okay. I think we're going to make it work. I mean, think of it this way. See Rad over there? Let's God, no. I mean, he's got a lot of nice stuff on this character, as you can see there. Ganondorf's commando headwear kind of deal. It's just nuts. Absolutely nuts. Penultimate OFAB armor pants. Okay. So, yeah, crazy stuff. Crazy stuff. If he would be more powerful than a GM was back then, even though a GM had ridiculous, one item gave a GM a ton of ridiculous stats, but he wouldn't be far off. It'd be an interesting duel, I think. Yes, it would. Anyway, so yes, I will be there. Okay, folks. Bye for now.